afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source, only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I'm Louisse Kalingag, bringing you today's top stories. Now let's move on to today's headlines. The Senate of the Philippines has unanimously approved live streaming all stages of the 2026 budget process, including bicameral meetings, to boost transparency and prevent last-minute insertions. Under Concurrent Resolution Number 4, budget documents will be published online in accessible formats, with a detailed matrix tracking all changes. The measure still needs House concurrence. House Speaker Martin Romualdez announced parallel reforms, including public participation in hearings and stronger oversight. The 6.973 trillion peso 2026 budget proposal allocates record funding for education, meeting UNESCO targets for the first time. The Sandigan Bayan has admonished lawyer Iril Boco for erroneous legal citations in pleadings partly prepared using artificial intelligence. The court said some references were non-existent or misquoted, breaching professional responsibility rules. Boco, representing ex-Technology Resource Center official Dennis Cunanan in graft and malversation cases, admitted carelessness in signing without verifying AI-generated content. While accepting her apology, the court reminded lawyers to fact-check AI-assisted research and ensure accurate citations. Responsibility lies with the lawyer who signs the documents. The Commission on Elections will resume voter registration in October after the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections were postponed to November 2026. COMELEC Chair George Garcia said registration will run until July next year. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. signed the law delaying the polls, citing the new 4-year fixed term for barangay and SK officials. Garcia noted the law takes effect 15 days after publication, but may still be challenged before the Supreme Court by concerned parties. A new study by research firm The Fourth Wall reveals illegal online cockfighting, or e-sabong, continues to thrive on unregulated platforms despite a nationwide ban since 2022. Operators allegedly use Facebook groups and private messaging to promote matches, bypassing Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation safeguards. Researchers warn of scams, underage gambling, and unlimited betting that risk financial ruin. The report found these sites host 72% more games than regulated platforms, offering high bonuses and commissions to lure players. The Commission on Elections has reminded that government contractors are prohibited from contributing funds to candidates under Section 95 of the Omnibus Election Code. Chairperson George Garcia said violations could mean 1 to 6 years in prison and cancellation of company permits. The statement follows revelations that 20% of the 545 billion peso flood control budget went to just 15 contractors. Senate President Cheese Escudero confirmed one was a past campaign donor but denied involvement in project bidding or awards. For our business news, the Philippine government's debt is projected to surpass 19 trillion pesos in 2026, according to the Department of Budget and Management. The figure represents a 9.8% rise from this year's 17.36 trillion, split between domestic and external borrowings. Officials expect the debt to GDP ratio to reach 61.8% next year, before easing to 60.3% by 2028. The nominal GDP is forecast at 30.85 trillion pesos in 2026, while tax revenues are seen growing at 9.3% to 4.6 trillion. For our PSE update, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index rose to 15.82 points, or 0.25% to 6,340.91 at midday Thursday, while the Oil Shares Index added 4.92 points to 3,769.56. Gains were led by industrials, property, and financials, offsetting declines in services and holding firms. Among the most active, Plus fell 3.5%, Converge slid at 6.72%, while GT Cap climbed at 0.86% and Jollibee Foods gained at 1.49%. Trading value was led by Plus with 488.2 million pesos. For our sports news, Japanese MMA fighter Ayaka Miura vows to do whatever it takes to claim the one atomweight MMA world title from Filipino champion Denise Zamboanga on November 16 at 173 in Tokyo. Miura, riding a five-fight winning streak, aims to become the first Japanese woman to win a one belt. Zamboanga, unbeaten in her last four bouts, is expected to pose a tough challenge. Their clash headlines four world title fights in Ariake Arena. For our entertainment news, former actress Marjorie Barreto has graduated from the Philippine Women's University at the age of 51 with a communication degree. Barreto, who paused her studies for show business and family life, described the achievement as a full circle moment. Her only son, Leon, is set to graduate from the University of Asia and the Pacific this year. Celebrated by family, friends, and fellow celebrities, Barreto urged others to pursue long delayed dreams, saying it's never too late. For our trivia, on this day in 1971, the Stanford Prison Experiment commenced in California, aiming to examine the psychological impact of authority within a simulated prison environment. Conducted by psychologist Philip Zimbardo, student volunteers were assigned roles as guards or prisoners. The study quickly spiraled as guards exhibited abusive behavior and prisoners showed extreme stress. Originally planned for 2 weeks, it was halted after just 6 days due to ethical concerns and the damaging effects on participants. For our viral video, a fast food chain known for offering unlimited rice captured online attention after a crew member served two customers an unusually hefty scoop. The rice piled so high on their plates it appeared to overflow, drawing laughter from viewers. The clip amassed over 392,000 likes, 1,438 comments, and 14,000 saves, quickly circulating across social media platforms. Many users praised the crew's enthusiasm, while others joked about the towering portion becoming a new menu highlight. That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. for more updates. I'm Louise Kalingag, and this has been Tribune News on Q.